Hi, well, it's Paul Harrison here again on Monday evening after another webinar that we've just had with our stock market students. Particularly, we've had some new people obviously join us. We had a workshop this weekend, which was fantastic and great to see so many some new faces there, and obviously some people who were resetting just to reconfirm a lot of the stuff as well. But one thing I spoke about a hell of a lot on the weekend was really what I've learned over the last 3.5 years of training people with their trading, and actually helping them get to a level where they're getting some degree of consistency and actually seeing the journey they've been on. And it comes down to it, and I made this mention, but obviously it does cost some money to be involved and to learn to trade. But once you've got the process down and you've actually developed into a trader, it's not such a tough thing to do, but obviously getting there is not easy. There are three things that I've identified over the last 3.5 years, and this is purely my own research. Okay, it's not something I've learned from anybody else or anything like that. But really, what it's about is that there are three things that come into the equation to make somebody successful as a trader, particularly somebody who's starting out as obviously a non-trader, but then to actually develop into a trader as well. And the first thing is that they need to be teachable. They need to be teachable. There have been a number of people that I've actually consulted with to begin with, and said to them, ultimately, I think after the consultation, I haven't really wanted to work with them moving forward. Primarily, nothing to do with their personality or anything like that, but primarily because they've got such preconceived ideas about the stock market and their previous experiences. They're not teachable. Okay, they become very, very hesitant to actually put down their preconceived ideas, and that's a challenge. It's a real challenge. So being teachable, the ability to obviously be teachable, but then also the willingness to learn is very, very important to anybody who's going to be successful. The second thing is that they need to have the right motivating factors. So, I think that motivation is possibly the most misunderstood element in the world of wealth creation and personal development. It's not about power one-liners or you can do it or something that somebody said 50 years ago. To be able to understand your motivating factors, the reasons why you want to be successful with your trading is absolutely key. And it's also a very important differentiator between people believing that they know what their motivating factors are and actually what their true motivating factors are. And what we've found is a lot of the time that people, when we ask them what their motivating factors are, they're actually naming symptoms of their motivating factors. So their real core reasons, they're not aligned properly, and that can be a real challenge. But the third thing that makes people successful with their trading, and please bear in mind, I've seen people be very successful in a very short amount of time through the mentoring and the coaching we provide. But the record we've actually got from somebody being coming onto the workshop to getting out of their full-time job has been 4 months. We just had another guy who's done it in 6 months. But those people who've been successful, they've had those first two elements. But also the third thing is they've really enjoyed the process. So they really enjoy the interaction they've had with us. They've enjoyed actually learning about the markets, and it's not just all about the outcome. Obviously the outcome is the money, and you need to be able to get the process right initially before you will make the money. But people who really enjoy the process, they enjoy learning to trade, they enjoy understanding what makes the markets move, they enjoy reading about the markets, they enjoy the interaction they have with their coaches and the mentors. That's the final element, really being able to enjoy the process of learning to trade. And if you can put those three elements together, being teachable, having the right motivating factors, and enjoying the process, you'll be successful with your trading. Okay, so I hope that gives you some insight again, not just primarily into the strategy, but really into what makes people ultimately successful with not just trading, but I think any long-lasting personal change that they're after. And hopefully that gives you the insight and adds to your trading as well. So I wish you all the very best. I will be speaking with you. I'm sure you hear from me in the next couple of weeks or so. So thank you very much for your time, and have a great week's trading. All the best. Cheers. Bye-bye.